The purpose for an early on child's pose today is just to allow your sleep, whether it was restful or not, to be behind you. So lowering your head to the mat. Yeah, a couple of breaths there. Then we rise up to all fours. Hands right under your shoulders, as we always do. Alignment's the key, setting up the joints right on top of each other. Hips go left and right, left and right. From here, inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, draw your spine high. 2 more to go. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, draw your spine high. 3 cat-cows to start today. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. Last time, really stretch the spine high to the sky. And we come back to tabletop, starting right away in Adho Mukha Shavasana, Sanskrit for inhale up, exhale back, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Shake your head yes, and side to side no, loosening out the cervical vertebrae, the upper neck, feeling into the skin of the hands. We are present here on the mat, noticing the skin of the feet against the mat. Inhale, look up, see where you're going, tiptoe up to get there. Exhale, upper body melts to the lower body. And today we're just waking up, so if you do need to bend your knees just a little bit and lay down softly, please take that modification. Couple of breaths in Uttanasana, standing forward bend. And then from here, when you're ready, rise your torso high. We come to mountain pose. I'm stepping a little back on my mat. Exhale, hands to heart center. Not the greatest camera placement, but together with me, let's do 3 sun salutations. I'm stepping to the top of my mat, as you will as well. From here, inhale, swing your arms left and right, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to that long spine. Whoa, don't do that. Exhale, bend your knees, reach back 1 foot, the other, and lower. Inhale, look up. Exhale down, tuck your toes, press through plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, tiptoe up. Keeping it real for all of us this morning. Nothing's perfect, right? We wake up how we wake up. The weather is what it is, right? Inhale, both arms east and west, look up. Biceps and ears line up at the top. Exhale, swan dive, melt down. Inhale, long spine, look up. Exhale, plant your hands, reach back, look up, lower. Inhale, stretch your chest open. Exhale, down, press through plank. Downward facing dog. A reset for the spine here, downward facing dog. So whether you're fatigued across the chest or not, we welcome the slight work, perhaps, to hold our body weight in the shape of downward facing dog to reset the vertebrae. Inhale, look up, tiptoe up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, I will be silent. Couple breaths here. Just 2 standing poses this morning. Draw the left leg forward. Right leg is high. Swing the arms left and right. We come to warrior one, high lunge position, back heel is up. Inhale, long spine out of the waist. Exhale, shoulders melting down the back. Feel into the big toe front foot. Feel into the ball of the right foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swing around, plant your hands, front meets back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg flies forward. From here, swing the arms east and west. Back leg is high, heel is up, tummy strong, holding the torso high. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, shoulders relaxing, feeling the work, welcoming the body's effort here in warrior one. Inhale out of the waist. Exhale, frame the front foot. Front meets back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Shift forward to plank. Lower your shins. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Inhale your left arm up, look up. Exhale, thread the needle. So the back body is high. The right arm comes up and over the head. And we relax into the left shoulder blade. Just to wake up the upper back, shoulder blade area. Finally, one more breath, relax the neck. Right hand down by the face. Sweep the left arm up, look up, and reverse, other side. So we're greeting the day with an open body, open heart, convincing our minds to catch up with our bodies here, opening the heart, left chest muscle turning to rest just above the right, and we relax into this shape. Left hand down by the face, swing the right arm high, good morning. Exhale, down. From here, tuck your toes. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. From here, just walk your hands back to meet your feet. Heel toe your feet so they're right under your hips. Bend your both legs down, hands on the low thighs, and roll your spine up. Arms come all the way up. Exhale, hands down by heart center. Just 2 more poses before we close out our morning routine. Really 10-12 minutes is all it takes. From here, straddle your mat. We make sort of a starfish shape here. From here, your toes are about a 45 degrees. Inhale, look up, hands on the waist, just hold. Exhale, chin is neutral. From here, toes turn slightly in, heels out. Inhale, arms east and west, look up. Exhale, halfway down, hinging at the hip, not the waist, the hip, long spine. Hands down on the floor under your shoulders. If you need to bend your knees, take your time, do so. Wherever you are, drop your head. Breathe into this open space, back of the legs. Allow your elbows to soften toward the mat. Drop your head. Noticing the opening, feeling back of the legs. Feel the skin of the feet on the floor around your mat. Trust the stability of your low body by pulling your knees up toward your hips, activating your thigh muscles, your quadriceps, supporting the back body opening with the front side contraction. Feeling into the 2 feet. Inhale, look up at your 5 fingers, come to your fingertips. Arms go east and west. We come all the way up. Big opening, big starfish shape. Hands on the waist. Heel toe in. We come next to tree pose, your very own version, whatever that is. Could be the simple 1 leg out and we lift. Practice balancing on 1 foot. That is perfect. Level 2 might be just drawing that foot up to the calf or gently guiding the foot over the knee to the inner groin. Whatever your version is perfect. A third option might be to pull this heel with more balance than that, but up toward that inner, the crease of the left hip. I'll try that one more time. So the heel, this is third option, you stay in your own tree, comes to the hip flexor left side. The right knee, up knee, will relax down. One hand to heart center. If you can let go of the foot without it slipping, other hand joins. Tree is where we practice self-forgiveness. Balance is, and we attain it some days, and some days we don't. It's all good. So again, whatever your practice, other side, standing on one leg, good enough, more than enough. Level 1 tree. Remembering to hop over the knee joint. Level 2, up above the knee. And then level 3, heel to hip flexor standing leg. Whatever you tried on the first side, you should try at least second side. It promotes a bit of equanimity. And you can notice where perhaps one side of your body requires a little more balancing effort. Wherever you are is a great place to be. You're practicing yoga. Back to center. The next set of stretches, they're just about done, your morning practice. Again, we're still under 15 minutes. That's marvelous. We're going to come down to the floor and swing the legs in front. And from here, just stretch the legs down, flexing at the heels. Inhale your both arms up, look up. Pressing into the floor with your sits bones, shoulders are relaxed. Lean out of the hips, not out of the waist. We lean out of the hips forward. Plant your hands wherever they go to the length they can. And just feel into that opening backside body. Feet are bright, not relaxed, not too straight, but just bright. You can then, if you're able, one hand on the edge of the feet, other hand joins. We just find a bind. If you're not able to find the bind at the feet, it's not a big deal. Simply touch your outer legs wherever your hands land. And just hold that space. In gratitude. Feeling the backside body open. And then maybe wherever you are, dropping your head last bit here at the end. And then coming all the way up for the hips, one last hip opener, and we are at Shavasana. Bring the right leg in toward the left inner groin. Inhale your arms up, exhale forward, so we reach to that one straight leg. So the bent knee hip gets a nice stretch here. My knee is high up from the floor because I have tight hips. But many of you might have a nice flat foot against the floor. That's wonderful for you. Those of us with knee up, all good too. We have a little opening opportunity. Just breathe. Janushirasana, Sanskrit term for this shape. Good for the hips, good for the back, good for the outer or back leg, straight leg side. Inhale up. So just reverse, last active pose. Inhale up, reaching forward to that straight leg. And just kind of noodle on this a bit. Sometimes I like to say we chew on our poses, right? We spend a little moment kind of finding a spot for release. Kind of that's the marinating and the chewing a bit. And then we just go. We allow the body to open. Excellent. And we come all the way up. So last pose before Shavasana. I'm turning to the side for us. Allow your back to go all the way to the floor. Bring your heels into the sits bone area. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath. Curl your pubic bone to your navel and lift high. Chin is neutral. And we're just sort of activating the chain of muscles up and down the spine as we press the hip points high. Allowing the neck to be long, feet are nice and stable, unmoving. And alignment, most important, knees are straight out from the hips. We don't bow out or in, just straight out from the hips. And then lower down one vertebrae at a time. One little stretch for the back. Knees come in, lift up, stretch in, and then rolling down. Holding and rocking left and right, left and right. We take a short Shavasana in a good morning yoga sequence. a moment to simply marinate. I'll turn a bit to a better angle. Marinate in the goodness we've offered